Welcome to the monthly horoscope. This is the horoscope for all zodiacs from Aries to Pisces for the month of September. Let's begin with the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries, and let's see what's coming up for you. So let's see what the cards have to say for career. This is a wonderful card. You have Ace of Cups. So this September is a great month for you to take initiative. If you are applying for jobs, don't be hesitant in applying for your dream job, but also don't look at the eligibility criteria and apply for what you think you're eligible. Aim higher and apply for a job that even if you don't think that you're eligible for it, just go for it. That's what this card is saying. That's what it's suggesting. So a great month if you're already employed and if you are starting a new project, this is a good omen. All your projects will go well. There'll be a lot of creativity in it. So something for you to look forward to there as well. Additionally, good time for you to take any leadership roles that are there, take any initiative that you need to make sure that you progress at work. So overall, a really good omen for you, Aries, when it comes to your work. Let's go on to your finances, which are directly related. I have the Tower here, but it is reversed. So when it comes to your finances, there could be expenditure that could come, but any expenditure that comes suddenly, don't worry about it, because even if you have to make the expense towards the end of the month, you'll either be able to recover it or it kind of sorts itself out. So if you do feel like you're having a bit of a financial stress, don't get too anxious, because the universe is going to take care of it, and towards the end of the month you will see that everything works out just fine. Going on to relationship, 10 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card. If you are seeing someone and if you want to, let's say, get married to them, or you want to finalize anything to do with marriage, again, a very, very good omen, Aries, this month for you to do that. Any conversations that you need to have about your family in regards to marriage, this is a beautiful card, beautiful omen for you to do that. The universe is encouraging for you to have that discussion, that conversation with them about marriage. If you are single and if you are looking for someone, this is a great omen for you to also go out and find someone. If you are open to being set up, your family, friends and relatives are your best way to kind of go out, look for someone. That's also what this card is suggesting. If you are coupled, you will have a beautiful family time this month and something for you to really look forward to. And then going on to health. 3 of Cups. What this is saying, it comes to your health, it's joy is going to be really important for you. Socializing is going to be very important for you. So if you're feeling even slightly dull, or any moment during the month that you do feel dull, it's important that you call up your friends and hang out with them, because meeting friends, socializing and just seeking out joy has to be the mantra of a good health for you this month, Aries. Let's see, Taurus, what is coming up for you this month. All wands for you. We have 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands and King of Wands. So lots of overall what I can see, and then the Knight of Swords. Overall, the energy this month for you is going to be very fierce, action-oriented energy. So whatever you do, there is not going to be a lot of thinking this month. There's going to be a lot of doing that you have to focus on. Let's look at career. So 7 of Wands, it's actually reversed what I have got here. And what that's indicating is that even though you have to be action oriented at work and continue doing what you need to do, instead of focusing on outcome, it's time to focus on the process of things. Anywhere where you focus on the outcome of things, that is where conflict is going to be there at work. And this will be conflict not only within yourself, but conflict with your seniors, conflict with your colleagues as well. So to avoid conflict and to make sure that you do succeed at whatever it is that you're doing at this moment when it comes to your career and work, it's important that you focus on the process and not on the outcome of things. Let's look at finances. I have 8 of Wands and that's reversed as well. So this month is not a great month for you to make advances with finances in terms of investment, signing big contracts or any of those things. It's important for you to slow down and pause when it comes to all financial matters this month. Let this month pass, and then when the next month starts, you can kind of make decisions then. The only thing that you need to kind of take action on when it comes to finances is to make sure that you don't emotionally spend. So don't spend money just because you feel like it's going to help you for a short time. So no retail therapy this month or any kind of just to make you feel good. Avoid doing that because that could end you in trouble later on in the year. So important thing there. Moving on to your relationship, I have the King of Wands and that's upright actually. So what is indicated here, if you are single, it's important for you to first gain confidence before you can go out there and kind of seek partnership or kind of try to find someone. So it's very important that you work on your confidence before you try and go out there to meet someone. So that's really important advice for you when it comes to relationships. Taurus, if you are coupled, it is time for you to take action and take initiative. So don't wait for others to plan things for you. Don't wait for your partner or your family to plan things for you. Plan things yourself and make things happen the way that you wish to. Now, I know some of you will complain and you say, oh, I'm always the one to take initiative here. But if both of you are going to have a good time, then why not do that and make that effort, right? So that's really what this card is saying to you. And then we come to the Knight of Swords, which is also reversed for me, and this is to do with health. Now, when it comes to health this month, it's time for you to slow down. So instead of rushing ahead, you need to kind of just slow down a little this month and take care of yourself by resting. That is really the key here. So while you are being action oriented in the rest of the aspects of your life, when it comes to your health, it's time to not take so much action and just to kind of slow down a little and take time and pockets of time off for yourself so that you can rest and recover, right? So that's all that there is for Taurus. And Gemini, now let's see what is in store for you this month of September. Let's start with career. I have 9 of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles is reversed in this reading. So this month, there could be a short break in your career. Maybe you are in between 2 jobs at this moment. Maybe you're looking out for new work, or maybe you are unemployed and looking out for work this month. So there could be a bit of a break this month when it comes to your career and your work. If for whatever reason there is a break, it's important that you don't stress out about it, because there's a time for everything. And if you are looking out for new work will come to you, but you will have this whole month is going to be a bit of a break. So any opportunities that you're looking out for, they may not materialize before October or even November. So not trying to scare you here, but just giving you a timeline so that you can keep patience and you know how long that you have to keep patience for. So it's important to recognize that the universe has given you a break from work, and so I hope you will use this time really well to recover, to rest, to recuperate, do things that you love doing and that you haven't had time to do, and that you can ground yourself in your hobbies and other activities and other things that life has to offer. So don't take this break in your career and your work as a setback. Think of it as a pause before going on to the next big chapter of your life. So very important for you, Gemini. Then we have 3 of Wands, which has also come up reversed in your reading. And when it comes to finances, you might not be able to plan ahead. So we all like to plan, foresee our finances. We all like to plan for the future when it comes to finances. And unfortunately, this month, with the break in your career, you might not be able to plan ahead when it comes to your finances. Again, if that is the case, do not worry, because there's a time for everything, and the time will come 2 months down the road. So we are in September right now, so October at the end of November or mid-November, where you will again be able to get back onto your financial planning, get back onto track when it comes to finances. Going on to relationship, 8 of Swords, and it is upright. Now, not the happiest card, and I know when it comes to relationships, we all want happy cards. What is this card saying though? As you can see, this girl has a blindfold on herself. Whether you are coupled or you are single, the problem in most of your relationships this month is going to be that you are not receiving, you are not allowing yourself to receive, you're not allowing yourself to receive love, care. You're restricting yourself from receiving all the beautiful things that one can in relationships and in love. And you're not able to receive because you have kind of restricted yourself. You've said, I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy of this, and this is the kind of like, or I'll be indebted to someone if I was okay to receive things. So that's the kind of narrative that's running in your mind, and it's time to let go of this blindfold, take this veil off your eyes, and time to see the reality a little differently, and time to see your relationships differently, and the time to being open with your, instead of having your arms tied in the front, you have your hands untied and in a receiving position. It's time to change this narrative and your core belief when it comes to relationships and be open to receiving. So very, very important and very poignant message coming here from the cards for you with relationship. And then health, 2 of Cups reversed. Again, if there's a fitness routine, any kind of dietary changes, any lifestyle changes that you might want to do, you might just not be able to do that this month, and this is not your fault. It's just that there are other things happening in life that might be taking precedence precedence, particularly rest. And if you are resting, taking a break from work and all of that, you might not really be able to plan and focus when it comes to your health. So again, not so much action oriented month this month, more about working with yourself, just letting this time be and letting yourself be. So Cancer, let's see what this month of September holds for you. So starting with your career, finances, relationship, and then health. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant's upside down, reversed for you this month. When it comes to career, the only thing that you will be able to focus on this month is just education and upskilling and anything that is to do with getting any kinds of skill, knowledge, education. That's all that you will be able to focus on. So if you have great plans that ye bhi karna hai, wo bhi karna hai, this is all that I want to be doing, it may not necessarily be possible this month to do all. So your focus, make sure, continues to be on learning. And this is not like classroom learning where you're sitting in a class, someone is teaching you something. You're going to be a sponge, and you're going to learn from every kind of thing that happens around you. So that could be your experience, that could be something as simple as a travel, and you learn something on your travel. But the theme when it comes to your career and your work this month is going to be knowledge, skill development, learning, and that's all that you will also be able to focus on. And so you might not be able to do a lot, and you might feel restricted in that way, but worry not. Knowledge is important, because without knowledge you can't go anywhere, right? So it's an absolute treat, I think, this month for you to be able to focus on knowledge and not really have to worry about anything else. When it comes to finances, I have the Queen of Cups, also upside down, in reverse. Finances may feel a little stagnant for you this month. So you feel like you might not be able to plan, you might not be able to take any action, your income might not be growing, and you feel like much of your financial situation remains the same and not a lot changes. Stagnancy is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you just have to let things be and let things take its own course. We are talking about the Queen of Cups, so water takes its own course. So this month, let this water energy take its own course. Don't try to kind of push any kind of financial decisions through. Don't try to push anything on the finances front. Don't push yourself when it comes to finances. Let it be, let it flow, and let it take its own time, and let it take its own space this month. Coming to relationships, I have the Empress, which is also reversed this month. And so relationship, you might not be feeling very confident in your relationships. If you're single, you might not be feeling confident to put yourself out there, which is fine. I think it's okay to not always be there and out there when it comes to your relationship. So it's okay for you to not feel confident. Take the time out for yourself this month. I think it's important that you focus on yourself, your aspirations, what it is that you want to do. Take the time out to reflect, try and plan your future and all of those things. There will come a time next month when you will be able to be present in your relationships. You will be able to put yourself out there and be there and be available for the people that you love and you care. It's just not this month. This month, be there for yourself. Coming down to health, Five of Cups, again, this is reversed. So any disappointments that you've had with health in the previous month, let's say you are not happy with how your body's been behaving or how your body's been reacting to things. Maybe there's been some kind of illness that you've been trying to get over. And so if you feel disappointed by your body and you feel like things have really been disappointing on the health front, this month is good news, because that disappointment disappears and you will kind of be able to see with clarity and with very clear vision in terms of how or what you can be doing to improve your health, and you will get the needed support that you do. So really good energy here this month. Moving on to Leo. So again, we have career, finances, relationship, and health. This is wonderful. I am actually going to start with relationship for you, because I have a beautiful card here that's upright, Two of Cups. So if you are single and it's been a while since you've been looking for your partner, you've been looking to be in a committed relationship, and if you've really struggled with relationships, and you have this beautiful omen and a beautiful card here to say that it's a great month to put yourself out there, go on dates, don't be hesitant, and be willing to meet new people, because this is a great month for you to maybe find the love of your life. If you are coupled, then this is also a really good omen, because it means that you are going to have a really fruitful and a very blessed time with your special someone, your loved one. So beautiful things to look forward to when it comes to relationship. When it comes to career, we have Three of Pentacles. It's important that you don't get disappointed when it comes to work. If you're looking for recognition, if if you're looking for compensation for the amount of work that you do put in, it might not come to you this month. And again, like I said, it's okay if it doesn't come to you, because not everything can always happen in the way that you want. And I know Leo is a sign that really wants everything to be a certain way, and so it might not really happen. This does not mean that people at work don't appreciate you. I think there are some that do, but it's important that you don't let this play with your mind and let you distract from your career and your career goals. The Chariot also reversed here, so when it comes to finances, not a lot that's happening. Not a lot of progress that might be happening on the financial front, and so this month is just for you to take a seat back and let things take its own course when it comes to finances as well, and don't force anything else to kind of happen. Coming to health, 7 of Pentacles reversed as well. So if you've been putting on a lot of hard work, improve your health, and you feel like nothing is happening, unfortunately this month is also very slow progress, but you have got to keep trying, because next month things will be different for sure. Coming to Virgo, let's see what is being highlighted and what comes up for you. So Hangman, when it comes to career, any kind of career decision that you need to make, whether you want to leave a job, whether you want to make any kind of lateral moves in your office, maybe it's a new business that you want to start and you're not sure what kind of business, any kind of indecision, if you are swaying like a pendulum between your decisions and between your options, then the first half of this month is going to feel like that. And then the second half of the month, after Sun moves into your Sun sign, that's when things become clear and you will be able to make your decisions. So there is first half of the month that is going to feel very, very uncomfortable because you're not able to see things clearly. You might not be able to make any clear decisions. And then the second half of the month, when you have the path and you know what path it is that you have to follow when it comes to work and for your career. When it comes to finances, Page of Swords, now that is reversed. Not a great month to make any financial decisions, not a great month for you to take initiative to push any financial decisions. So any important contracts that you want to sign, any kind of big investments that you want to be doing, it's better to hold it off and let things take its own course. Do not push for it. And just wait for next month, because there might be a better time next month to make things happen. So just to be a little cautious when it comes to finances. Coming to relationships, the Justice, this is also reversed. There could be a bit of resentment that's growing within you. You might also feel like you're not appreciated in relationships, and this goes for both, whether you're single and you're thinking about your past relationships, or even if you're coupled, you might be feeling like you are never truly appreciated in your relationship. Now, it's important to remember that what this is, because it's Justice, I know that this emotion is going to be very, very strong. What's important is that you acknowledge that this emotion, this resentment, feeling like you're not appreciated is coming up. So it's important that you acknowledge it, you accept that it might be happening, and then think about what it is that you need to be doing or how you can address it in your relationship. But this month is mainly for thinking. Addressing is something that we can leave onto for the next month. This month, what's important to remember that because the emotions are so strong, that you don't act and you don't speak from a place of a very emotional kind of being, and don't speak from your emotions this month. When it comes to health, you have the King of Cups that's come upright. So I think health-wise, you're going to be doing really well. You're going to be feeling very lively. You are going to have all the energy that's needed. It's a great month physically, nothing really to worry about. There's going to be a lot of ease in your body this month. So health is going to be all that good. So this is there for you, Virgo. So let's see what this month of September has in store for you, Libra. So Libra, let's see what's in store for you. Right, very light cards, so nothing heavy coming up for you this month. Let's start with career. In your career, you might feel like there is a lack of or there is a loss of mentorship. So if previously someone was guiding you, or if you're feeling lost, you might feel like there is no one to guide you. So there's either a lack of or there is a loss of mentorship this month when it comes to your career. And I know that a loss of mentorship or lack of can bring about some amount of grief, and so there could be some grief in association with that to do with mentorship overall. And although I think grief is a very difficult emotion to kind of navigate, it's important that you don't let this grief kind of get to you. And so if you don't have mentorship, what do you need to do? Rely on your intuition instead. So ask yourself, ask your gut what it is that it's really trying to tell you and what it is, its direction that it's giving to you. So it's important not to grieve the loss of a mentor or a lack of, but instead to focus on your intuition instead. So important message when it comes to career for you, Libra, on that. Nine of Cups, that's upright for me, which is beautiful. So finances is going to be really great. You might finally find someone to collaborate with when it comes to your finances, and this collaboration is what is going to help you with financial growth. So this could be a good CA, this could be a financial advisor, or this could be some kind of a teacher who's given you some kind of path to follow to help you grow your finances and for you to become financially prosperous. So something to look forward to. So although there is a loss of mentorship on your career side, don't forget when it comes to your finances, there is collaboration that is coming your way. So I'm liking this energy because even if one thing is not working out, there is something that you're definitely getting. So look forward to this collaboration. Look for people who can help you when it comes to growing your finances this month. When it comes to relationship, 10 of Swords, it's upside down. So again, some grief that you could be going through, or you're at the end of a grief period when it comes to your relationship. Whether you're single or you're coupled, there could be some grief around romantic life that could be there, but it is on the exit. So it is on its way out this month. So around the 17th and around the 20th of this month of September, you will feel a lot lighter when it comes to romantic life and your relationship. It's good news because I don't think it's not good for grief to stay in your system for too long. Coming to health, what is there in terms of health? 7 of Cups. So there could be a lot of options in front of you when it comes to health, whether that is any kind of medical procedures that you need to go to, or maybe there are any kind of lifestyle changes that you need to make. There could be a lot of different options that are there for you. It's important to not select any one option as your permanent solution as you go through. It's important this month that you evaluate all of the options that are there and that are available to you before you decide to stick to a routine or make any kind of medical choices and decisions. This month, do not be in a hurry to make those decisions. That's the more important message here for you when it comes to health. So this is all for you, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio, which is my ascendant actually. So let's see what my ascendant sign and Scorpio sun sign for you guys is saying. A mix of Swords and Wand energy. I have 5 of Wands when it comes to career, and it is reversed. So any kind of conflicts that you might be having at work, whether these are conflicts within yourself or these are conflicts with other people, maybe there is some kind of dissatisfaction with the people that you work and you feel like the work is not 100% there. All of these negative feelings starts to fade away and you are at ease when it comes to your career, your workplace, and anything to do with work in general, which is a good sign. I think it's about time. I know the Wands energy is all very kind of aggressive energy, but the reverse of this is what that is saying, that there's a lot of ease that is there when it comes to your work. It is also important that you let go of perfectionism, because that is not helping. Any kind of perfectionism will only lead to more conflict and more aggression. So important message here when it comes to work and career for you, Scorpio. Going on to finances, 3 of Swords, and that's reversed for me as well. What is it saying? 3 of Swords. Any kind of disappointment that you might be having in regards to your own personal finances and where you are when it comes to financial status, that disappointment is something that you need to let go of, because what this card is indicating is that you're holding on to that financial disappointment, thinking that maybe you have not done well by yourself financially, and it's important to let go of, because if you are looking to attract financial stability and security into your life, it's important that you let go of this self-doubt, this self-criticism that you have around finances and your financial status. And it's only when you let go of it that you will be able to attract more. So very important message coming for you when it comes to finances. Going on to relationship, Page of Wands, also reversed. This is not the time to be the leader in any relationships, particularly romantic relationships. It's not the time to take initiative. It's the time to just let life take its own course. Again, I know opposite of what the wands are supposed to signify. It's important to honor the time this way and for you to just take a back seat in your relationships and let life take its course. Going on to health, Ace of Swords. So even if you have to let go in relationships, when it comes to your own self, when it comes to your own well-being, when it comes to your own health, it's important that you take initiative. It's important that you focus on it. It's important that you try anything new. So maybe a friend or a trainer or someone has suggested to you and you feel like, oh, that's not for me. Well, that's exactly what is for you. So try new things, because any of these new things that you try out, you might find the health trick or the health mantra for yourself, which is suited for you personally. So important and beautiful message on the health front as well for you, Scorpio. Let's see, Sagittarius, what is there in the signs for you. I feel like Sagittarius rarely need guidance because so many of you are so sorted and always know what to go for, but a little help doesn't hurt. So here you go, Sagittarius. Let's see what all is coming up for you. Two of Swords. In career, there could be a decision that you need to make. Now, this is not a major decision because this is Two of Swords, a minor arcana card, and not a major arcana. So, minor career decision that you need to make, but do not stress about making this decision. Let your intuition guide you, but also it's important that you see reality for what it is. So, don't do any kind of wishful thinking. Look around you, collect facts, and then let your intuition guide you. That should be the way to go about making this minor decision. Also, it's important that you do not take stress when it comes to this making this minor decision, because what I'm seeing here is that whatever stress that you take in terms of this minor decision that you need to take directly affects your romantic life and your romantic relationship. So the advice here when it comes to your romantic relationships this month is just this, that do not let things stress you out. Do not let small arguments, do not let your work entangle itself with your romantic life. Keep these two things separate. But more importantly, don't let minor disagreements, minor fights, and those kind of things stress you out too much. Because when you're stressed, that's when everything kind of really, goes out of the window. So it's important to not stress when it comes to work, but also not stress when it comes to romantic life. When it comes to health, things are getting better and things will only continue to get better for you. So if there has been a new regime, a new exercise, a new kind of lifestyle thing that you made changes to a few months ago, then this month really you see that momentum is coming back, energy is coming back for you. Beautiful card, great health, vitality to look forward to this month. Finances on the other hand also continue to look very good. So whatever work that you have put in, so let's say you've been applying for some bids, you have been applying for some big financial contracts, you've been waiting for payments to be processed, all of that will come through. So all of your hard work will get paid off monetarily this month. That is all that is there for you, Sagittarius. So here we go, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles when it comes to romantic life and relationships. It's important for you to learn to balance. All relationship is a give and take. So if you have been mentally keeping a note of how much you have given and how little you have received in your relationship, whether that is in your past relationships or the one that you are in currently, it's important to do something about this mindset, because this mindset is not helping you and it is only adding stress to yourself and to your loved life and to your loved ones as well. So it's important that you remember that all relationship is about give and take, but rarely that give and take can be quantified equally as you are trying to do by trying to keep some kind of a balance in your mind, keeping some kind of a track in your mind. You need to let go of that. Sometimes you're giving and sometimes you're receiving in love, and that's just how it is. So remember this, and this is really will have to be your highlight or your theme this month when it comes to romantic life. When it comes to health, it's very important that you take a good and honest look at yourself and see what improvements that you need to do, because what this card is indicating is that you already know what kind of health improvements that you need to be doing, whether that's in terms of lifestyle or if there is medication that needs to change and you have been really reluctant to go to the doctors and get that prescription redone. You know what needs to be done, and you need to take an honest look at yourself and do what is needed and what is needful in this hour. When it comes to career, Ace of Wands, and that's reversed. Not a great time to take initiative, definitely not a great time to push yourself or push others to achieve an agenda this month. This month, you just have to go with the flow. And I know how much, Capricorn, you hate that, but this month, really, it will have to be go with the flow. When it comes to finances, the Magician, like I said early on, Capricorn is very good by sheer force of will to manifest things, but this is not the month for manifestation. When it comes to financial things at all, it's important again to go with the flow. Let things happen, and there will come a time when you'll be able to manifest your financial goals, just not this month. So take a seat, just sit back and let things take its course when it comes to career and finances. That's all the message that is there for you, Capricorn. Let's see what's there for Aquarius. This month, there is going to be a lot for you to look forward to, and very, very beautiful energy that you're surrounded with this month. This month, when it comes to career and work, you are really going to feel like yourself. You're going to feel confident. You're going to feel like, oh, I can really do it. And a lot of things when it comes to career and work fall into the right place, and they will fall into the right place at the right time. So really good things to look forward to, but more importantly, what is to look forward to is to look forward to as if you are home and, you know, kind of feeling this sense of confidence at the workplace. And I think that's something really for you to look forward to and also act on and play upon, because when you're confident, you can do so much more and you can achieve so much more. So really play on that confidence and that feeling of confidence this month as well when it comes to career. And if you've been dealing with really kind of toxic or bad workplace environment, just wait patiently this month, because at the mid of this month, the chances are that things will just sort out by itself for you, Aquarius. Coming to finances, Seven of Swords. Great month to make a deal. So if you are looking to, let's say, buy a property, buy a car, or make any kind of big purchases, this is a great month for you to play on your bargaining skills and get a great deal. So if you've been putting off any kind of major purchases that you need to be doing, this month is a good month for you to make those purchases, because chances are that you will get a fabulous deal when it comes to it. So you know, how great is that, right? It's like coming to you from the universe directly. And then when it comes to relationships are going to feel so freeing. They are going to feel so fulfilling for you. But more importantly, relationships are going to be very freeing. So whether you're single or you are coupled, what this means is that any relationship that you do get into, it is going to be the kind of love that sets you free and not the kind of love that binds you. And I don't need to say anything more than that here, because that is just so powerful. And I hope you will just sit with this for a minute, absorb this energy, and see how it plays out in your life this month. How beautiful is this love that is freeing. And then when it comes to health, there is nothing much to worry about. This is the Temperance that is reversed. Few things could be a little out of balance, but very little effort, you will be able to bring a lot of your health back into balance. So nothing major here, nothing major that's wrong with you. So if you are feeling a little anxious about your health, just remember that there's just minor adjustments that you need to make and you should be okay. So this is what is there for you, Aquarius. Let's see, Pisces, what is coming up for you. Right, so we have the Moon, Ace of Pentacles, and we have two fours, Four of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Let's talk about finances first. There is a possibility that you relocate or you shift houses or you buy a new property this month. So there's indication of that. And with that, obviously, there's going to be some expenses that come your way. But whatever shift in locality that you do, whether you are shifting houses, you are relocating to a different city, or even if you're buying a new property, this is an omen to say that the new place is going to be really good for you in terms of financial luck and financial prosperity. If you're thinking of any kind of change in place, then this is an omen for you from the cards that you should do it, because there's a lot of financial prosperity to look forward to as a result of following up on that. Four of Pentacles, when it comes to career, on the career front, though, it's important that you just kind of sit on what you have. Instead of aiming, do more. Instead of wanting to do more, just sit still with what you have at this moment, whether that's sitting still with the responsibilities that you have, sitting still with the colleagues that you have, sitting still with any feedback that you have got. So it's important that you just sit still at your workplace, let things unfold around you, and then there will come a time later on where you can maybe take more kind of a direct action and approach towards your career. But this month, sit on top of what you have. On the health front, it's important that you don't dismiss any of the symptoms that you have. So any kind of symptoms that you do have, make sure that you do follow it up with a good medical practitioner, with a doctor, and don't let any of your symptoms go unnoticed. Not because there's something serious that is going to happen, but just that there could be some things that may not get resolved by lifestyle changes or by kind of any natural remedies. And so make sure that you do follow it up with a medical professional. So that is all that is there for you, Pisces. And so we come to the end of the September horoscope. Make sure that you have liked, shared, and subscribed, because I will be back again next month with another fresh horoscope for you all.